Do you have a really important decision to make? Did you know there's a way to make decisions to minimize the impact of a negative outcome? This week in our YouTube video, we are going to be talking about the 4 decision-making steps. Stay tuned. So there's a way to make decisions so that you're not jumping to conclusions or making a rash decision. We have 4 decision-making steps that can help to make sure that you are making a good choice. Now, if you remember all the way back to P1 and P2 and even like in middle school, we have been talking about the 4 decision-making steps ever since then. They are stop, think, choose, and evaluate. Let's break each of those down really quickly. Before you do anything, when you're faced with a situation, you don't want to just jump into the first thought that pops into your head. You're going to stop. You're going to freeze. You're not going to do anything. Then you're going to move into the second step, which is to think. At this point, we're thinking about the options that we have. So let's use an example. You're in the courtyard and somebody comes up to you trying to start a fight. You could find the teacher on duty. You could just walk away and leave them talking to themselves. Or you might decide, you know what, I'm gonna hit this person because they are getting on my nerves. Either way, these are the things that we have to think about during this step. Now, let's go to step 3, which is to choose. After you've stopped, after you've thought about all of your options, you're going to choose the best one based on the consequences that you kind of anticipate. So back to our situation. If I walk away, then they're gonna look stupid and I'm gonna get help. This thing is not going to go anywhere. If I throw the first punch, they might punch me back, then they might win, my reputation is going to be ruined, I might get kicked out of school. So you're going to think about all of the options that you have and choose the best one based on what you think the consequences might be. And finally, the 4th step is to evaluate. And after it's all said and done, you're gonna sit back and think about how it played out. Did what you think would happen, did that actually happen? Or did something else happen? Basically, once you've evaluated the decision that you made, you're going to allow it to inform future decisions. So remember, when you are faced with anything, whether it be studying or friendship, relationships, use the 4 decision-making steps, which are stop, think, choose, and evaluate.